Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're about to go check out something pretty interesting in just a minute, but as I was driving past this, I wanted to show you this real quick. So we're driving along the coast. This is called the, actually like the Riviera of the Adriatic, I guess. So this is all the Adriatic Sea and everything. And this is the coast of Montenegro, of course. This is like the southern side, I guess. But going this way, so many trucks. Going this way is Kotor and then Budva, and then we're going down this way. But I want to talk about this place real quick. Sveti Stefan, I believe it's called. But as you can see, it's just a small little island. It's actually like a little resort island. And it's one of the places that I will never take you guys. Some place that just does not interest me at all. Because it's 800 euros a night to stay there. Can you imagine that? 800 euros. I think there's only like 50 rooms. But more importantly, I just want to talk about the history of the place. I'll wait for these cars to pass. It's so loud. This is the only road on the coast because it's so high up. But so this little island, when the Turks came to come and conquer the area, basically they put their ship right there, and all the locals that were hiding up here in the mountains, the tribes, they saw it because they knew that they were going to go over and go invade the Bay of Kotor to get like inside. And so all the locals here, they took a shortcut. They went up like through the mountains to go help their buddies over in Kotor, and they helped them defeat the Turks. They defeated the Turks, and then they came back over here, and then they took the ship, and the ship had a whole bunch of gold and this kind of stuff. And so they're just on the top of the world. And so then with all that gold and all the money and everything, then they built a new house for each one of the tribal chiefs. And then they also built a church, of course, because it's Montenegro. And it's the Church of Saint Stefan, named after their patron saint then, Saint Stefan. And so that's why it's also called Sveti Stefan. Anyway, so then it kind of got like disused, and then it got turned into a resort. And I think like in the 60s there's only like 10 people living there or something, but then they turned it into a luxury resort like you do on the Italian Riviera, or the Montenegrin Riviera. This is like a super popular area. So and then of course, yeah, then you get a nice resort. The other thing I do want to mention is that you see there's the beaches on either side. To stay on the beach on let's see, this side, no, the north, I think it's the north side. So that'd be this side, is owned by the or maybe it's that, I don't know, one of the sides. Regardless, one of the sides is also owned by the resort, and it costs 80 euros a day, or 80 euros just for the tent thing, just to stay there. The other side though is free, but I don't understand it. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to, yeah, spend 800 euros. You also can, these trucks. You also can, if you want, make a reservation at the restaurant. I think it's inside. It's like 80 euros then for like the restaurant. So, I mean, if that's your fancy, go for it. I mean, I'd rather stay somewhere up here though and look at it. It's just like staying at the Burj Khalifa. Yes, you can stay at the Burj Khalifa, but then you don't get to see the Burj Khalifa. All right, we're gonna hop back in the car and keep going. I forgot to say, this is St. Nicholas Island. That'd be a cool one to go to. But it's so nice with the light pushing through on the Adriatic. Okay, we're gonna keep going over to the oldest olive tree in the world. Why not? Sounds kind of fun. All right, so we've reached it, I believe. We're in the city of Bar. Actually, this is kind of like by the old town. Just locals that live up here. Someone's house, and these really beautiful big mountains that overlook the bay. The bays go down that way, and then this is probably the most important shipping port in all of Montenegro. I'll talk about that though in another video because we got some investigating to do. But today we're gonna go check out the oldest olive tree in the world, or at least one of the oldest. It's really hard to date them, but this one for sure is over 2,000 years old, and the other ones, no one quite knows. Was it 2,240 years old? Estimated age? Maybe up to 2,500. But they say that there is one in Greece, I think, that supposedly might be up until 4,000, but I think that's just them saying that because no one really knows. You can't really tell. So this is the cute little place. Is it for adults? €1. So I was expecting. Pulled it out. Zdrasha. Thank you. Hvala puno. I don't think Russia is appropriate here, but it's closest. Serbian and Russian are relatively close enough. Okay, so this is the oldest tree. Doesn't look that fascinating, but I promise it is actually a pretty cool place. There's some other olive trees around here, And so it's just €1 to enter because it helps like pay for like the upkeep of this area. This is up in like the villages, and also it's I think some people around here also sell like olive oil from the tree, just to kind of keep this nice little cute little park. It is a nice place to relax though. So the one side is all fine. The other side though is burned. Actually, you can see it's like burned twice. So this tree actually has been the technical story is that it's actually been struck by lightning twice, but they say that there's like a myth of some guys that were playing cards underneath the tree, and one of them got angry or something and he threw a match at the other one and it was lit apparently, and so it started the tree on fire. But I guess that's possible too, but most people say it was struck by lightning. Another thing that I do want to mention though is that this tree is probably most important for Montenegro because it's like the place of peace. The place of peace, because it's like in Montenegrin culture that when you have like a dispute that needs to be settled, or even like armies that need to negotiate a surrender or something, you do it underneath an olive tree because it's a place of peace. And actually, you know, even like in the Bible, I know for sure, I'm not sure about the Quran, but they always use, you know, olive branches as like a sign of peace and this kind of stuff. Also there's another thing with olive trees in Montenegrin kind of culture, that when a new couple gets married, that they plant an olive tree together to like symbolize like a flourishing, long-lasting relationship, because of course these trees, you know, like you see with this one, 2,000 years old, like it lasts a long time, so it's a good mark for the beginning of a relationship. Here's another one that's kind of small, and you can see though that they're see if I can come up high enough. The olives, see, some of them are ready yet. Usually they drop down to the ground, and of course they have the pit on the inside and this kind of stuff. But I don't know, it's a calm little place. That's all I wanted to mention about this. But I think it's worth the stop. It's a calm little place. Okay, we're gonna head out now. I figured get some soap just to support them. I like the idea of a park that's just around a tree. That sounds really peaceful. Also, I have a friend that's building a new house in Germany, so I'll go bring him a gift of some soap from the oldest tree in the world. That sounds like a nice housewarming gift. So, also, you know, one thing I was just thinking about that's kind of funny, I should show you guys, is that I was looking through my my wallet as I was paying. This is the life of a traveler. This is the life of a traveler, where I have euros, and I have US dollar, and also my wallet I have Albanian currency, probably about 20 bucks worth, and I have Ukrainian currency, probably about $8 worth, and I have Armenian money, $10 worth, and I have a $1 US that I like to give to kids as gifts, and I have United Arab Emirates dirhams because I more or less kind of live there, and yeah, so just a whole I have like always like 7 or 8 different currencies always on hand just in case. Okay, I think I'm gonna go find a restaurant. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I'm just gonna relax. I'm set up here because in Bar tomorrow I have a great adventure coming up. Something really, really cool that I want to show you guys. So like I said, it'll be in the next video. An investigative report. Okay. Good night from the city of Bar. See you guys. Hey, one extra clip for you guys. I was just driving back to my hostel over here in Bar, and I was driving past. I want to show you guys this. This place, this big basilica, or a cathedral you might want to call it perhaps. I don't entirely know what it is. Actually, no, take it back. Maybe this is a mosque. No, okay, that's odd. I don't know why there's a water thing. That's usually almost always see those at mosques. I'm pretty sure this place is actually a Christian place, though, a cathedral. It's a place for Saint Nicholas, I believe, actually. Saint Nicholas, of course, the patron saint for like for Christmas, Santa Claus. All goes back to Saint Nick. And the only reason I know about that is that the other day when we were at the monastery, the one that was carved into the mountain, when I was on my way out, like right after I put down the camera, and I was driving back down towards the main city, then there was a priest there that was like on pilgrimage, and so he like walked all the way up, and he was telling me in like Serbian basically to come here to, basically he was like saying the city between Bar and Ulcinj, or whatever, that he kept saying Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, Saint Nick, Saint Nicholas. So I think he thought that it was special for me. Very nice. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is for Saint Nick, but just an odd way to wrap up the video. Okay, I thought it was worth stopping. I think you guys might find some kind of interest in it. A place for Santa. Okay, good night, guys.